So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And here with me, my broadcast, Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, only 216.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be...
The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Oh my, the Ukrainian! And down goes Alexander Usyk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny? The big cat goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got to win with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this one. Hold it right there. Usyk. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay
This bout is scheduled.
You can tell these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Hey, get big.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus a... Whoa, wait a minute. Deontay Wilder rocked right, and down goes Wilder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to be nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back.
Whoa, Johnny! And the Bronze Bomber goes down!
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that is... Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip.
Here he comes. Alexander Usyk.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational...
What a pleasure to be in this unique... What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. The left jab is landing at will. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Now we're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then just...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Usyk. Unified heavyweight champion is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he tries to do it again.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. The big Ukrainian and Big Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
They are going to surrender. No mas. So they will throw it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, it's Tommy the Duke Morrison. Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. Deontay Wilder.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. A left hook. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what happened? Down goes Morrison.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you.
And down goes Wilder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got... What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the gentleman of boxing.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Catch and shoot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. The perfect counter lands. open-air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Very close fight here in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That uppercut doesn't land. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. Patterson goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your gloves.
You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together. Game on.
Great round. Now, relax. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Come on, you're back.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. And down goes Wilder.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. How are they still? Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He's been knocked down.
I need to go back out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes are pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Throw in the hook, but it doesn't score. Right out of the way of that right hook. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect.
Relax. Think about
So
what
much
you're
for
doing. Don't
boxing.
stick your
This
hands
is
all
a
over the
fist
thing.
fight.
Dangerous.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. A perfect counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Despite
Big deep breaths. Now, big deep breaths.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook doesn't score. That hook misses. Patterson's rocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Don't waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then going to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. If you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good round.
And there's the bell for round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nope, that jab not going to score. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist.
Good work. That's it. Now stick with the jab. The jab's working.
Do you believe this? Oh, and Patterson's dazed. Trying to buy time. Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Time out.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
Better than that.
Let's start the six. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Over right there. Deontay Wilder. And the Bronze Bomber goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Clearly, his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And his opponent, the Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. The Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walk. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good right hook.
Singles aren't working. Start doubling up the jab.
By the way, the connection percentages have to be off the charts. If their first 3 fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
Warfare is so important in boxing. And Tyson Fury is a modern-day warmonger. He knows how to get in your head before you've even stepped in the ring, before you've even laced up your gloves, before you've even got in the dressing room. Tyson Fury knows what to do to get under your skin. He'll make you hate him, love him, dream about him.
Oh, Johnny Tyson, the Bronze Bomber goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
What now is about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
This next round. Have you got complacent?
You can't miss him. Now good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
The bag, and now you've let him back into it. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back.
Here we go. It's round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is a high-octane battle. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep
Get you.
Let's get it started in round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Do you believe what we're seeing? Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. You know, these kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Oh, that's it. You're breaking his heart. Come on. You're
Punch,
breaking
counter
his
punch.
heart.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He is down big time on the... Here we go to the 4th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
Don't let it get in your head. That's it. Stick to what you're doing.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one. Then he's out of there.
It's all offense all the time. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Fury.
What are you doing?
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
What you're doing.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. No rest for the weary. Beautiful counter shot.
Look at me.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that much above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights.
Focus. Now breathe. Just relax.
That jab doesn't find a home.
Count. Take the 8 count.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good man. You said
Go back and win the round, right? It's only 1 round that you...
be smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheat,
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Tyson Fury, and down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
he's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change it? It's a perfect start.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out?
Take your time.
You'd like to see more. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger.
Missing with the left hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now this is the bout.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! And that will do it. What a victory! You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. And he'll face the Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But some of
Muhammad Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no...
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Looking to land the hook. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. The jab not finding its target. Perhaps the hottest ticket.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Give me your gloves.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Lands the jab. That hook doesn't score. That jab misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. They say no one knows a fighter better than their... And there's the bell for round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Big shot, and down goes Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to.
I'll stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay? Time.
A lot of work needs.
Now you let him back into the
There's the bell for round 3. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Can't score with that jab. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is a high-octane battle. So close with that uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round.
Job's working. Beautiful, beautiful.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Let's see how the game plan changes.
stakes and you switch.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. You know, these kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
That hook won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. It's bombs away.
Take the count, take the count.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Nope, that hook won't score.
Take a knee. Take the count. Let your head clear.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in And there's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is anyone that can get? Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one. Then he's out of there.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
What an excellent round. Everything's gone to plan perfectly. But you know what? The cherry on the cake would be a knockdown. Because as long as a man's in front of you, he always has a chance to knock you out. Would you close the show or would you carry on do what you want? Are you going to gamble?
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That'll be a 10. On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And the Bronze Bomber goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. They get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. He misses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Wilder. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Be clever with what you're doing.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox somebody and beat them on points.
Forget the knockdown. It's gone.
Just missing with the uppercut. He misses with that jab. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Breathe, breathe. Take the count, take the count. Don't jump up.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Hold it right there. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? What would you tell? And we enter the 8th round. A perfect counter shot. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Can't land the jab there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance.